Okay, so satellite dish is absolutely okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me explain. Okay. Yeah. Satellite dish, he has a problem. Multiple problems. Let me explain it in this stream. Let me explain. Okay, I'll actually stop with the let me explain. Like no one liked those shorts. No one liked those types of shorts. So, okay. Sorry, I was just playing the replay. Anyways, uh, alright. So basically, the first problem with him that I'm about to explain is that basically the problem with when he's creating new shows like object shows and stuff, he just burns out immediately after creating the idea. Basically, um he just burns out immediately. He's just like, yeah, I don't have the time. And then he just creates a new one. He makes a new idea for a show, and then that burns out, and then he creates a new one, and then that burns out, and the cycle just continues and continues forever. And when he's planning on remaking shows, same thing happens. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of being annoying and yeah, puts me through lots and lots of ideas and lots of stress and lots of shenanigans. Yeah. Hold on, BRB. Myself. Yeah, I'm crazy. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, but yeah, that's the problem with him. He just yeah, there's a big problem like that and literally I can't fix it. So yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah, yeah, that just happens a lot and stuff. And the second problem with him is that basically he's basically hold on. Okay, all right. Here's the thing. He's very lazy, very lazy. He just doesn't like this second part connects to the first part that I explained earlier. It kind of connects to that. It connects to that. Yeah. So basically, all right. Screen. Yeah. And he's just very lazy. He doesn't want to create any show ideas. Even if he's super motivated, even if I make him motivated, he's just like, nah, we can work on that some other time. And yeah. And here are some show ideas that he canceled, either because of controversies or of course his absolute slouchiness. his super slouchiness. So he wanted to create like wanted so back when he was Blue Pop OSC, back when he was Blue Pop OSC, he wanted to create the third season of TWAS, the weekly object show. At that time, it had like 3 seasons, and he wanted to create another episode for the third season. But the thing is, the characters he was using were from Hypercrystal, and Hypercrystal. He at that time he was a very controversial OSC YouTuber. At that time, he was accused for grooming. So So he decided to cancel TWAS completely at that time. But but right now he actually and recently back when like he created Satellite Dish, he created TWAS Remastered. He canceled that too. So yeah, that's kinda lazy though. That is very lazy. And yeah. And this next part is that I'm about to share. Oh wait, first of all, okay, I had another part to explain. So then recently he was getting into Forsaken, like a few months ago. He was really into Forsaken, and he was using the OST from Forsaken in like his object shows, his projects, and also he encouraged me to use it in my projects too, like Declany. So yeah. And yeah, basically basically he was just like, yeah, just encouraging me to like use the OST, and he wanted to make a Forsaken inspired object show called Gooders. It was basically like hosts from object shows will team up to be killers, just like Forsaken, and the contestants from those different object shows would be the players running away from the killers, and that is Forsaken. That basically is Forsaken. But it got canceled because Forsaken was very, very controversial. Right after that, Forsaken had a huge controversy with like Spawnism. They accidentally created a cult. The community created a cult called Spawnism. I don't want to get into too much detail about Spawnism, but yeah, that was true. And yeah, and he also like, and also he came up with the idea right after his Seattle vacation. He came up with an idea for a show called Roommates. And here's the thing about Roommates. It's basically where characters from inspired by real people, aka my friends, we're in a show. It was basically it's a sitcom type of show, like The Simpsons and stuff like that, like the Eldridges. And if you don't know what the Eldridges is, it's one of Satellite Dish's old projects. So yeah, basically yeah, he and then his motivation for the show it just instantly died out. Like he was planning to make a 40-minute pilot for Roommates, a 40-minute pilot. And considering that me and him are kind of mediocre animators, well, I mean, I'm a mediocre animator. Like, the thing, like, my animation software isn't even an animation software in general. It's actually a graphic designing software, but I can animate on there. But it was back to Satellite Dish. He uses Adobe Animate, but he's planning on learning more and more techniques, and he's just trying to animate like he's trying to pro animate. He's trying to animate like a pro, and well, uh, we could not possibly have would have made we. Okay, so how can I word this? Okay, so we couldn't possibly make a 40-minute pilot for a show that instantly died out of motivation, literally. And also, here's the thing about roommates. It includes me. My character, well, my OC, Adam, is featured in it. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, the roommates pilot ain't coming out anytime soon. Well, that's a bummer, isn't it? But anyways, the next part that I'm about to share is the real reason why I made this stream in the first place. It kind of, well, it's kind of exposes Satellite Dish, and it kind of exposes Satellite Dish for basically he taught me lots of stuff that I'm not supposed to know at this age yet. Like, lots of stuff. Mm, I don't want to get too into detail, so basically, sorry about that, but, so basically, as Satellite Dish became more and more mature, he started learning stuff. He started learning very, like, bad stuff. And by bad, I mean, like, pretty, like, adult content type of stuff. Like, he taught me, like, about, like, blood and gore and stuff. And also, not only did he tell me about, like, all this blood and gore type of stuff, but his friends, Decay Time and Canned Cheese, or the cheesiest cheese. I don't know his new YouTube name, his current YouTube name, but yeah. So the three of them showed me all this like disturbing type of stuff that, well, I mean, at the time that I was not supposed to know about, but I blame him. I really blame him. He teaches me like adult content, like that weird type of content. But I know I'm not getting into detail, but yeah, that weird type of content, that just political content. And well, I mean, my parents say that politics is fine, but in his case of politics, it is pretty not so fine. It is not so fine at all. Like, and he also makes me and him talk about politics in public. And then locals are like, why the fuck are those kids just talking about politics? They're not supposed to know about that type of politics yet. Like, seriously, he's trying to embarrass me. And yes, he embarrasses me a lot. Like, so my real name is Hesera, but I go by Hez now, Hez, Hez. And he still calls me by my real name. I tell him hundreds of thousands of times not to call me by my real name, and he never listens. And it's his fault. He always says it's on accident, and it's a mistake. Well, he's supposed to know better. And I'm not trying to be a Karen or anything, but Satellite Dish, yeah, he really needs to learn better. He really does. He really needs to learn better. And yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to be a male Karen or something. Karens absolutely suck. Yeah. Yeah, Satellite Dish kind of ruined me pretty much. Satellite Dish just absolutely just terrorized me from being like a charming fourth grader to like an absolute an absolute menace to society, kind of. Like talking about weird stuff in public. It just embarrasses me and him. Well, just people just put the blame on me, but really, put the blame on Satellite Dish for sure. Put the blame on him. And yeah, I don't know if he'll ever learn, but hopefully he does sometime soon. And this ain't over yet, cause yeah. When this is all true, if you think this ain't true, if you think this is a hoax, no, it isn't. This is actually true, by the way. He taught me that kinds of stuff, like when we were younger and when we were in our early days of friendship. And right before we became friends, um he was telling Can Cheese, his friend, yeah, his best friend before he became friends with me, like all that weird stuff so that he could get involved in this. He can get involved in this weird type of stuff, weird politics, all this weird information. And yeah, I swear. Like he is a weird person. And I blame him for being well, I mean, I blame him for teaching me all this stuff. And wouldn't if he wouldn't have like learned all of that weird stuff that like he got learned off of YouTube or social media, then he would have been a good and charming and nice person, even to this day. If he wasn't ruined, then he would have been a better friend. He would have been a nicer friend, and he wouldn't have infected me with all of this. Like that is disgusting. And yes, that is very weird. And I absolutely hate him for this. I absolutely do. And he's been pretty much ruined. Like I still can't recover from it. Like like I wish I was still like he just infected me and just he never even acknowledged it and stuff like that. Yeah. So uh now okay, now I need to tell you about my channel. So because I was in hiatus for like how long? Hold on, let me check on my community tab because I was kind of in hiatus for I was in hiatus back in like February of this year. I was in hiatus for like at least 2 months. At least 2 months because well, I was focusing on my mental health and all that life stuff, all that, like school, education, my mental health, and I had some suicidal thoughts here and there from time to time. I had suicidal thoughts because my life was kind of horrible though. So the thing is, and now I'm losing subscribers. I lost like 5 or 4 subscribers. I lost like 4 subscribers in like the past month just because I hadn't been uploading. And if you guys would have known, then I would have not have lost those subscribers. And the thing is, I honestly okay. So and I put Declany on schedule for like from I it just changes from here and then. It just changes, and yeah. I don't have any time to work on Declany. I don't get any breaks in school. The next break I have is like, I don't know, like Thanksgiving break. That's not enough time to work on Declany. It takes like at least several weeks to work on Declany. It takes like at least 3 weeks to make an episode. Now I want to make them long and enjoyable for you, but I don't have any time, and then you guys don't even listen. I really don't want to quit this channel or anything. I want to keep going. I want to eventually get to 400 subscribers and even 1K. Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't want to become a full-time YouTuber. It's too much work, and I don't want to take the risk. Seriously, like just because that that YouTubers quit school, like Haminations, like he dropped out of college to be a full-time YouTuber, and he became successful because he actually put in the effort. He put in the effort and all that. And he's just lucky. He's lucky that he got to where he is now and a successful full-time YouTuber with a huge fan base. While I have, well, I'm not gonna say abusive parents, but kinda like strict parents, semi-strict. They don't, the only breaks I have are like the weekends, and like I have 30 minutes after school days. And I'm okay with that, but still. And also, yeah, yeah. Two watching, okay. Someone is watching, someone else is watching, other than me, because I'm watching the replay and stuff. Someone else is watching. There's two people watching. If you're watching, then comment hi in the live chat. I bet it's either Tails or that guy with the owl profile. I think his name is Leaf. Say hi. Say hi. If this is Satellite Dish that's watching, then Satellite Dish, you need to learn better. You actually need to learn better. Okay, back to what I was talking about, and yeah, I just don't have any time to work on videos and all that stuff, and I only get to live stream every once in a while. Um, I get some holidays here and there, school days off. I have school off some days, but still, that's not enough. And I don't want to demand anymore because, well, no, I want to actually get a good education and a good job, a really good job, a really high paying job in the future. And I mean, I don't want to take the risk of being a full time YouTuber. Really don't. So, yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Okay, there's one watching. Well, I don't think I'll be a successful YouTuber anytime soon, but hopefully I get to 400 soon. No one even watches my videos anymore. Only Satellite Dish and Tails. And Tails, he's been supporting me for a while now. One of my first live streams ever was on Tails' channel. And I still remember it. It was very cool. But yeah, now like Tails, he's busy on making his own videos, and he's way more popular than me. But Satellite Dish, he's still trying to grow his channel. Satellite Dish, don't think I'm happy. Don't think I'm still happy with you. Don't think I'm happy with you. I'm still mad at you for what you taught me and how your personality is. But yeah, I'm trying to grow my channel too, and it's not going well. And I'm just having breaks from my channel. I'm still on social media though. I play Roblox often, but um, I don't want to. I don't want to make actual Roblox. I don't want to make like Roblox videos and stuff like that. I don't want to make like I don't want to become a complete Roblox YouTuber. I don't want to. I don't want to do that stuff because, first of all, there's the Schlepp drama. It's still going around, and Schlepp, he still hasn't been unbanned yet. And there's way more that happened. There's lots more that happened. Um, after I made my Schlepp drama video, lots of things that happened. Lots of things happened. So basically Roblox lost 12.717 billion dollars from their stock. They lost so much money. Um um Multiple states are suing Roblox, multiple states and countries too. Like lots of people are just outraged. The whole Roblox community is outraged. And also, Chris Hansen, the predator catcher himself, got involved with the Schlepp drama and teamed up with Schlepp to make a documentary that's on Schlepp's channel. And also, Labai Mike joined the Schlepp drama, and he just finished editing. He finished filming his long form video on the Schlepp drama, featuring Schlepp and his attorneys. And also Roblox. They're slowly getting better. They fixed their stock. They kind of made some edits to their app that are actually good for once, but they're still far from done. They're still far from done. The community's still outraged, and this drama put a huge dent into Roblox's reputation. And I'm on Schlepp's side. Still, I'm on Schlepp's side. I'm not gonna make any more like actual Roblox videos until they fix the problem. Until they fix their platform, then I might become a full Roblox YouTuber. But still, I don't want to be associated with a platform that is very cruel and does not focus on child safety. But yeah, anyways, yeah, Satellite Dish, please fix yourself. This is outrage. My parents, they just this just ruined your reputation. This just absolutely ruined your reputation, and this has and this has now got my parents involved. This has now got my parents involved. They're actually mad at you. They're very mad at you for what you did, and yeah, I'm just now I'm very mad at you. I'm absolutely outraged. It's not like this. If you watch the stream, if you watch the replay, then be ashamed of yourself, man. Be ashamed of yourself. Like I can't be friends with someone who's just absolute, who just like just got their reputation ruined because of themselves. Because of themselves. I am absolutely outraged at you. My parents are outraged at you. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. I am very outraged. I am mad at you. Like seriously. Like seriously. Like a toddler doesn't understand any of this. And basically, if you just explain this to a toddler, then and if they understand it, then the toddler's ruined. They're gonna be like, they're just gonna, their whole life is going to be centered on this if you even explain it to them and if they understand. Like seriously, man. Like my whole life was ruined because of you. Ever since we started becoming friends, I honestly thought of you as an innocent, loving, and charming friend, the charming BFF. But now over the years, you have become very arrogant, very self-centered, pretty much, and you just made yourself a worse person. You went from being funny, charming, nice, to just a somebody, to just to just a person who just got their reputation ruined because of themselves, and you just ruined yourself, man. You just ruined yourself. Like seriously, I'm very mad at you. I'm very mad at you. I'm very mad. Like I swear to God, if you don't fix yourself, then I don't know what your life is going to be like in the future. I'm genuinely concerned about you. I'm genuinely concerned about you. Like I swear to God, you need to fix yourself. Like I swear, I don't care if you go back into the past to redo yourself. I don't care. I don't care if you become Pencil and Teapot 19. I swear to God, the damage has already been done. The damage has already been done. Now people are blaming all this stuff from on me instead of you. Like seriously, I'm fucking concerned. I'm fucking concerned. I swear. I swear to God. I swear to God. Like I swear to God. I swear to God. I back then I was very concerned. I didn't even suspect a thing, and now I just discovered it. That you were telling me about all this weird stuff, all of this shit, all of this shit that you told me. It has absolutely made a dent on me. This is why I hate you. This is why I absolutely hate you. I swear, you need to fix yourself. Just get this out of your system. Like seriously, focus your life on the good and not focus on all those weird controversies or something. Don't tell me about controversies like where there's all this grooming going on, like all that stuff. I'm not even. I have like almost most of the time. I'm not even involved. Literally the whole time I'm not even involved, and you just have to tell me.
What? What'd you say on the stream?
Oh my god,
Bro, I was in the pool, first of all, so I can't call you. You can't just force people to call you.
okay.
Second, first I was in the pool. Second, he is at church. Decay is at church.
You mean,
He's at church.
okay.
And third, I was taking a literal pill.
A pill? Does it really take that long to
It was my first pill. Of course it's gonna take long. I had to chew it down, and it was hard to get it in.
It was your first pill ever?
I had to chill. I broke it into pieces so it would be easier for me. That's why I had to swallow milk down, but it didn't help. But you can't just force people to call you and threaten them. That
okay,
is That's very outrageous. That's not an example of being a good friend.
Just watch the replay of the stream and watch me expose you.
How are you going to? Or I can expose you.
No.
I have a reason to expose you.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna say it out loud unless you do it. You are not funny. You are extremely outrageous. You are not an example of a good friend.
I will destroy you.
This isn't even your server. You're not even the owner of the server. You're just an admin, but you're not the owner of the server.
I ate you. Yeah.
But I think you need to learn a lesson. I think you need to learn a lesson. Hey!
Hold on, peoples. Oh, wait, I barely made any. Okay, here's the server. General. Okay, hello. Sadly, this doesn't have any sounds and stuff, but this will work out. But Satellite Dish, he is a menace. He just terrorized me. He just actually terrorized me. He never learns. Actually, he actually never learns. And I know he's my ride or die or something, but still, that. Oh, wait. Oh, you're here. No! Oh, frick. No, I can't. No! How is he in there?
People to stop threatening people to call you. You're such a narcissist.
I'm not.
You just proved a point there.
What's a narcissist?
You just proved a point. You know what a narcissist is.
Well, you taught me what a narcissist is. And this was the whole point. This was the whole point I created this stream. To expose you how you terrorize my life.
How you terrorize my... What do you mean? You force me to call me every single...
No, but... Okay, okay. Okay, let me end the stream.